Hey, Joyful Journeyer, welcome back. I'm Anita Adams, your host, and today we're going to explore the idea of the emotions we choose to feed. There's an old Cherokee tale about two wolves. You might have heard it before, and it's been on my mind a lot lately. The story, it goes like this. One evening, an elderly Cherokee told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside each of us. He said, "My son, the battle is between two wolves. One is evil. It is angry, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandfather went on. "The same fight is going on inside you and inside every other person, too." The grandson thought for a moment and then asked, "Which wolf wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one that you feed." That last line has been sitting with me. It's had me questioning, which wolf am I feeding most right now? As humans, we naturally experience a mix of emotions. Some are uplifting, some challenging. It's all right to have both, it's normal. But the key lies in how much energy we give each. When those darker, negative emotions rise, do we let them dominate our thoughts and carry us out to sea? Or can we acknowledge them, then choose another current to follow? Sometimes it's relatively easy to stop feeding the bad wolf and steer towards a better direction. Self awareness is the first step, followed by taking intentional action. But other times, let's be honest, it's really freaking hard to stop feeding that bad wolf. Let's talk about both scenarios. And let's start with those days when the bad wolf isn't taking over completely, but you are still feeling low. I've got 6 really simple, actionable things you can do almost anytime, anywhere to invite the good wolf back into your life. These are super simple things. And trust me, these little efforts will make a big difference. The first thing is get outside. I know I keep hammering that same message home over and over again. A walk in nature. It's simple, but it can help in so many ways. It's an instant mood booster. Step away from everything and just get outside in the fresh air. Another thing you can do is dance it out. Put on your favorite song and move like nobody's watching. Even if you don't feel like it, commit to just one song. You might surprise yourself. And shaking your booty is an excellent way to shake out those bad wolf thoughts. The third thing you can do is practice joy spotting. Look for small moments of joy in your day, a child's laughter, a treasured photo, your pet's crazy antics, or even a cozy sweater you're wearing. What sparks joy in you? Actively look for it. Pay attention to your surroundings. And then you can take this practice up a notch. And at the end of the day, recall all those moments. Write them down in your journal. Another thing you can do, number 4, make tea and take time to savor it. Brew a cup of your favorite tea. Breathe in the aroma. Sip it slowly while noticing the joy around you. Okay, it doesn't have to be tea, but allow it to be something that brings you comfort and is nourishing for your body. Be intentional with this action. Number 5, call a good friend. Sometimes connecting with a friend is the best medicine. Number 6, smile and greet others. Share warmth with everyone you meet. It's a small act with big personal returns that also has a beautiful ripple effect. Each of these activities feeds the good wolf, helping you to shift out of that dark space and into a lighter one. All right, now let's address those harder days when something deeply upsetting or even triggering happens and it feels impossible to let go of that bad wolf. And it's just getting that bad wolf is just getting hungrier and more vicious. I know you know those days. What's important to understand is that ignoring the bad wolf, pushing away those feelings, or denying them won't help. In fact, these actions often make things worse, which can lead to deeper mental health issues. When emotions are intense, it's easy to feel like you're battling a riptide to just keep your head above the water. And this can impact everything in your life. I have firsthand recent experience with these feelings that are all consuming. I found myself stuck in a loop recently, replaying a friendship fallout that just kept going over and over in my mind. The situation was deeply hurtful, and it brought additional feelings such as anger and shame even. I tried to just let it go. Always a much easier thing said than done, right? Meditation didn't help. I found myself meditating on what went wrong and again replaying the drama and what I wish I had said or done. I couldn't seem to just calm my mind. Walking in nature definitely eased the edges and sparked some joy, but that dark cloud still lingered. It wasn't until I met up with another friend who's also an incredible counselor that I began to shift. She shared something really powerful. She simply encouraged me to talk about it. Find someone you trust, she said. Not everyone, just one or two people. Talk it out, let it flow, and keep talking about it until it has worked itself out of your body. She encouraged me to share this as a healing practice with my husband so he would understand that I just need to verbalize what had happened. She even suggested that I say something like this, and you might find this helpful. I know I've shared this with you a billion times, but it's still bugging me. Can I just tell you about it again to get it out of my system? I'm not looking for any advice, any sympathy, and I just need to express this. I said pretty much those exact words to my husband, and it was perfect. Such beautiful advice, and I like to thank Lorna for sharing that with me. So yeah, I talked to my husband about the fallout with my friend again and again. And with each passing, I could feel the anger and the shame slip away a little more. There's still some hurt there. It's sad losing a friend. And there's some grieving that still needs to be worked through. Talking is powerful, though. So is writing. Journaling about your experience can help release the tension and give you clarity. And when needed, seeking professional support can provide the deeper guidance to further process and heal. Here's what I've learned from all of this. We need to feed the good wolf while facing the bad wolf. In fact, ignoring the bad wolf is a form of feeding it, but facing it head on while also nurturing the good wolf creates the strength to eventually tame it. If you've been battling with a bad wolf lately, I encourage you to do the work to move through it. Talk to someone you trust. Journal. Journal your feelings. Reach out to a professional if needed. And at the same time, try those small actions I mentioned earlier to feed the good wolf. This is the heart of what I do, helping people nurture their good wolf so they can live their most joyful, aligned lives. Because when the good wolf thrives, so do you. Reach out if you're looking for someone to work on this with you on your journey to the best version of you in your life. And if you haven't already picked up a copy of my book, Whispers of the Soul, which is full of stories and insights that will guide you to find clarity, confidence, and joy, grab your copy now. Links on how you can connect with me and find my book are in the show notes. Thanks for tuning in, Joyful Journeyer. Remember to feed that good wolf, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.